to a certain executive's then underage daughter, who went on to...
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. A certain very high-powered executive.
Are you kidding
Anthony
me?
does an impression of.
Wow. Macho Man doesn't look like
He made a move on Stephanie?
Those are the rumors.
Had sex with her or made a move on her?
I mean, if it's
There are rumors on both ends.
if it's a rumor, you know, we could say that.
Yes.
Wow, that's
but nobody's
a rumor.
ever, yeah.
No one can prove it, though?
Nobody's ever publicly
But
said it.
he's
It's
never
very...
been back, and he's banned
No, yeah, he's not. He's never spoken of. He's never... They didn't put out old Macho Man T-shirts. They didn't put out a...
I see
nothing.
Put
I
him
see
in the
he got
Hall of
over
Fame.
Elizabeth. He just married an Elizabeth look-alike. Well, Elizabeth, if she got a little older.
How is he not in the Hall of Fame? He's a pretty famous wrestler.
Well,
He's-
that's
they
just
won't-
it.
He's one of the greatest of all time.
He is. He should be in the Hall of
that
Fame.
If he
world.
was banging Stephanie, that could be a problem.
Big problem.
Well,
getting
I
into
think
the
he's
Hall
just
of
trying
Fame.
to make moves on her.
Well, how old was she?
She would
underage.
Yeah, she would
But I mean,
probably been,
13 or 17.
Probably, like 15, 16, I would think.
Damn.
All right. Jordan writes, Macho Man is now living in California with his life partner, Mr. Elizabeth. I didn't know that, Sam. Is that true?
The Macho Man is not gay, and Elizabeth, they broke up a long time ago. She was hanging out with Lex Luger.
What happened
and
to
then,
her?
Then she died in Lex
She
Luger's
died, too.
while she was hanging
How
out
did
with Lex
she
Luger.
die? Forgot about that.
Her
In
in
real
life?
life?
Forgot Elizabeth is dead.
In real life?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all dead, Jimmy.
Elizabeth,
It's a horrible business to get involved
Elizabeth and Lex liked to party, and apparently there was a Heath Ledger
Situation?
combo made for
kind
Elizabeth.
Of, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have this pill and that drink and that pill. And
But as if karma wasn't a bitch, Lex Luger later had a severe stroke. He's okay now, but he's a frail man in a shell of what he used to be.
can we see a brand new Lex Luger?
Oh, we've seen that.
Picture?
Yeah, I met
That's
him.
fine. We can do it again. But
Yeah.
His hand was. When he signs
I met
autographs.
him once in Buffalo, and he was an animal.
Oh, if you
And
had
now
a
that-
Lex Luger wheelchair.
When he signs autographs, he has to hold his right hand with his left hand.
Oh, that's good.
It's rough.
Wow, what a bunch of fun. Look at his old picture.
There
of him.
he
It's
is,
just-
made in the USA, the narcissist, Lex Luger.
Sam's a faggot.
Look at how muscular he used to be.
Yeah, let's look.
Oh, God.
And what does he look like
Wrestling
now?
is just a mess.
That was
Mugshot?
That was in the Elizabeth just died era. That
Oh,
was when
really?
he was going through some very rough times.
Tough times, huh?
Very
tough times.
Very tough times.
Yeah.
But then he found God. Thank
Did
God.
he? Where
Yep.
was he?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Lex.
So he's in the last place you look.
Yeah. Yeah, it really
That
is.
old joke.
God's next to my keys.
As they say, I hope so. I don't know what comedian pointed that out, but it was very funny. They said it's always in the last place you look. Well, I hope so. Because if you keep looking, you're...
You're crazy. Yes, of course.
Funny observation.
Are we done? Oh,
Santa without... I want to see Santa with muscles.
what happened with
Yeah.
Santa with muscles?
Santa with muscles.
I
Let's
saw
go
the
see
movie
Santa with
poster,
muscles.
But what, we want clips?
I think
if you could find a trailer.
Let's see.
Oh, I want to hear some. You know what's always good?
What?
Hulkster dialogue in a movie.
What was great is he was wrestling for WCW at the time, and they were really promoting it as it was being filmed. And then
No, they never do that on those wrestling shows.
by the time it came to release time, it was just
Buried?
unspoken of. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
he
just didn't talk
yeah.
about it. Best not be mentioned.
Yeah.
Santa with muscles.
Cabin Fever Entertainment.
Wow.
In the season of Santa, there are two kinds of people.
Oh, no.
The naughty and the nice.
I'd like $50 for the first elf that brings me Santa Claus.
Hulk Hogan is Blake Thorne, and he's
Blake
determined
Thorne. It's a porno name for Boogie Nights.
to make his getaway. He's going to make a mockery of the world's most beloved hero.
Do you have a minute?
Fox me, a little brat.
That's him.
But sometimes the
Ron
only
Howard's
way you
brother.
can feel
Yeah.
the spirit of Christmas
Where'd he go?
is to be hit over the
When
head
Clint
with it.
Howard is the lead in the movie, there's a problem.
What? It's showtime.
Now, this
Oh,
confused
no.
bad boy is
Oh,
Santa,
no.
like you've never seen him before. A bearded basher of bad guys. A hero
Oh, he's
with a
punching
silly
people.
hat.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
A Robin Hood in red.
Who are those guys anyway?
Oh, they're working with the Frost.
He's been clearing out the whole neighborhood, and no
that
one knows
Garrett
why.
Morris?
And he's got 3 days to foil a band of evil scientists.
He didn't have the handlebar mustache.
They're taking the orphanage.
Wait till Santa
Ed Bagley Jr.?
We're taking the orphanage.
Santa, you slay me.
At least it's an original idea. They want to take an orphanage away, and someone has to save it.
With an attitude.
That's not original.
Around Christmas time.
Literal Jim.
Santa with some friends.
Wouldn't want to be
Santa with a mission.
See, I wouldn't want to be. The kids are so
And most of all,
adorable.
he's Santa with muscles.
They can't start Christmas without me. Can they?
There have been many Santas,
You're not Santa. You're better.
but there's only
Hug 'em.
All you had to do was knock.
It is Garrett
with
Morris.
muscles.
That was Garrett Morris.
You know why Hulk took that role? Because he didn't have to wear the kerchief on his head to show he's not bald.
Oh, because he has the
wore
dumb
the
hat?
Santa hat the whole fucking movie.
It's in his contract. He must have a hat through everything.
Yes.
I'll play an ER doctor, Santa, or myself.
Fucking,
You know,
Or a spaceman. I want to play Buzz Aldrin. You don't look like Buzz Aldrin. I want to be on the moon in a helmet.
but Buzz was bald.
No, then he wasn't, was he?
I think he was.
All right, fuck you. He wasn't 6'8". So you're taller than the moon.
you know how jealous he has to be of The Rock's career? He was trying to have The Rock.
He was trying to be The Rock.
He wanted to leave wrestling,
yeah.
Yeah.
and he couldn't
Just
make it.
Couldn't do it.
He's terrible.
Not with that.
He tried
Santa
singing.
with muscles.
Yeah, he did try to sing.
That's the worst movie title ever.
He's not good.
Horrible.
It's not.
He really isn't good.
Muscles.
That's a terrible... Who named that?
Who made it? It just looks.
It
so
sounds like
cheap.
a working title, and then they just
Yeah, we better change that. We'll just
No, it sounds like the title of a bad review about the movie.
it's just Santa with
It's
muscles.
Santa with me, but he always has to have something on his head.
Yes, of course he does.
I want to play baseball. We got it. But you don't
Yeah,
have...
all right, something on your head.
What
We
would
get
a
it.
movie reviewer say about Santa with muscles? How they would twist the muscles? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Into
muscles. Santa with muscles, pulled or should be pulled or
Yeah.
Hulk
twisted.
Hogan is an Olympic swimmer.
Yes.
Just go shower cap on my head. That's it.
Only can take roles where
Hulk Hogan is a
wear a
cowboy
hat.
in the Old West. right, Hulk.
Yeah.
you go astronaut.
Yes,
You go
well,
astronaut.
Buzz
Even when you
Aldrin.
take that fucking helmety
You
thing
still
off,
got the
you
thing
still
on
got
your
the
head.
skull cap on.
That's true.
Yes, Hulk Hogan is a Muslim.
I think you could do
Allah Akbar, brother.
He could be a miner, I believe.
A miner's
As long as
helmet with the light on.
all his scenes are underground.
Yeah, look, he's wearing something on his head here.
This is No Holds Barred.
No holds barred.
This is why this movie is so great, is
Yeah.
because they took promotion and, mixing it into the wrestling show to a new level where he played a wrestler in the movie, and they took his opponent from the movie and Tiny Zeus Lister, and Zeus became an actual wrestler.
wrestling. I remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
Zeus was the character in the movie, but he entered real life.
He became a wrestler.
Yes, he tag teamed.
Oh, he had the fucked up eyes, right?
Yes.
Black guy with the
Punching
fucked up
bricks.
eyes, about 6'9".
Yeah.
Well, see, they're training for their wrestling match.
He
Why
had
are you
a,
punching bricks?
Why is he
Because-
punching glass?
he had a scene in Celebrity Rehab.
Yeah.
Or Sober House.
This
He
just
showed up at the house kind of as one of the bad friends that shouldn't be around. See, I'm good. I know this shit.
It's kind of like Rocky IV, but for wrestling, because like he was supposed to be
Yes.
like this unbeatable
Wrestler.
retard, like he just. I think all he says in the entire movie is his name over and over again.
See, and then he went on to main event SummerSlam.
he did.
Kevin from Connecticut nailed it. The review. Santa with muscles just doesn't work out. That's what I was looking for.
What year is that movie? Like
Which one?
What year was Paul Hogan doing these movies?
Late
did-
80s,
Did
right?
you just say
Well, I
Paul
did
Hogan?
to late
Yeah,
80s?
I stopped myself.
Yeah, he did No Holds
Barred. That was 89.
89, okay.
But he really made a push for it in like 91 to 94.
Santa with Muscles was 96.
Yeah, that was when he was on the...
Yikes.
You're right. The Rock though has a legitimate $100 million movie career.
It's great. I love it.
Although the fucking Tooth Fairy thing.
Didn't it make money though?
It did.
Who knows?
They all make
Did
money.
Because what was the one that
Believe it or
the
not.
Hulk made with the tutu?
That was Mr. Nanny. That,
That was
did all
Mr.
right.
Nanny?
Mr. Nanny.
I think did okay, right?
Mr. Nanny and Suburban Commando are his two movies that did all right.
Yikes.
He was good in Rocky 3. We were talking about him last night. He was good as Thunder Lips. Like that's what he should have been doing, playing
Thunder
a-
Lips.
Thunder Lips in the flesh, baby.
Yeah.
He was
got,
good in that.
He got fired for doing that movie.
Why?
From wrestling.
Who?
Why?
Hulk Hogan.
Why?
Because Vince McMahon's dad said that he should be touring. He shouldn't be making movies. He should be
Oh,
wrestling.
get out there and fucking.
So Vince's dad was a prick too.
And so then
Bumps.
Vince Jr. hired him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
60 million Tooth Fairy made.
Yeah.
Plus 51 foreign.
51 for $111 million.
Wow.
Yeah, but a lot of that money, you know, from the old days when money was less.
No, that's Tooth Fairy.
Oh, Tooth Fairy.
In January.
I'm sorry.
How much did
I was thinking that I tapped out for a second. I'm back.
you think it's
I
Gone
thought-
with the Wind?
I thought we were talking about Nanny. What happened?
Yeah.
Then we moved on to Tooth Fairy. All right.
I liked Mr. Nanny because in the beginning of the movie, he's dreaming of when he used to be a wrestler, and they used real wrestlers. And so cameos by Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Kamala, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Dead
and I
people.
got very excited.
Wait,
well,
what's Brutus doing these days?
Brutus is alive.
All right.
No way.
He's Hulk Hogan's friend. He just, whatever Hogan's doing, he just